All right, I'm on to page 2 now. So find the measure of x in circle A. So x is an inscribed angle. So we need to know what the measure of this arc is right here. That's our goal. Okay. What do we know? Well, we know that this is 35 degrees and it's inscribed. So the arc here is twice as big, and this is 70. We can also see that this chord is actually a diameter. And so this arc is going to be the difference of 180 and BD, right? So DC, which is what we're looking for, is equal to 180 minus BD. That's our goal. Now we need to figure this out. And so remember, we talked about the outside angles as different. The big arc, so follow the sides of the angle, the big arc is here, the small arc is there. So we need to use that formula again. 40 is equal to the big arc, which is BD. We'll call that Y here, because that's what we really want to do. So it's Y minus small arc 70 divided by 2. Cross multiply. So we get 80 is equal to Y minus 70. We'll add the 70 to both sides. And now we know that 150 is equal to the measure of arc BD. So this arc is just 180 minus 150, which is 30 degrees. Okay. And this angle is half of that. So we know x is equal to 15. Okay, number 6. So measure of angle CEA. Remember, inside the circle, outside is different. You subtract, inside you're going to add, divide by 2. So it's just measure the two arcs, AC plus BD divided by 2 is the measure of the angle. Just plug in 87 plus 35 divided by 2, measure angle CEA. This is 122, and that's 61. And then we have the measure of angle CA. All right, there's little ends there for measure. And there we go. That's it. Okay, number 7. So this time we have the segments intersecting in the circle. So remember, it's part times part for the two segments. So the part times part from the first chord is equal to the part times part of the second chord. Okay, so let's plug in it. So 3 times 4 is equal to x times x minus 4. Going to multiply together, distribute. And here we notice we have a quadratic. Remember, quadratic should get everything equal to 0, factor, and then solve. Okay, so we're going to subtract from 12 from both sides to get everything equal to 0. We can use our diamond here. So the number on the top is what they multiply to, which is negative 12. The number on the bottom is what they add to, which is negative 4. So the factors of 12, 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. The 6 and the 2 are going to give you negative 12. And then negative, the 6 has to be negative to give you negative 4 there. So this becomes x minus 6 and x plus 2. So we get x minus 6 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 6. Or x plus 2 is equal to 0, so x is equal to negative 2. We are then going to reject this answer because we can't have any negative lengths. And so our answer here is 6. Number 8, remember that the angles that are across from each other here have to add to 180. So 180 minus 86 is equal to 94. So the measure of angle F is equal to 94. Now arc EG, technically, this is supposed to be a minor arc. So if this is 86, right, if we double it across the way, that's going to give us the measure of this whole arc right here, okay? 2 times 86 is going to be 172. And then if you take 94 and double it, we're going to get 188. So which of these is less than 180? And then the measure of arc EG is equal to that. Okay?